Well, in today's great news about the economy, the American dream of home ownership is now a fantasy for most Americans. It's now a luxury, an investment asset for the wealthy. The median home price in January was $379,000. That's the highest on record for any January, and the bulk of the sales in January were above $750,000, and nearly a third were all cash sales. That's the largest percentage of all cash sales in over a decade. So the people who can afford homes right now are people with hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash. The median price of a home in America is now 6 times the median household income. Just 20 years ago, it was only 4 times. When our parents were buying homes, it was 3 times. So the question is, how do things get cheaper? Right? Honestly, not on their own in any really great scenario. Prices are staying high because there's not much supply. There's not much supply because one, construction was disrupted during the crisis and after, and because two, mortgage rates are near multi-decade highs, which is making people not want to sell their homes. They want to hang on to their cheaper rates that they locked in a couple years ago. So mortgage rates might come down, but don't expect them to come down to where to be as cheap as they were anytime soon. Policymakers and Wall Street drive mortgage rates. So it's highly unlikely that policymakers would push rates back to where they were unless the economy collapses. Even then, they would probably be less likely to stimulate out of fear of reigniting inflation. So the good news, renting is getting cheaper. So it's actually more affordable to rent than buy across most of the country. So perhaps we can at least rent and invest our money elsewhere.